凝縮し、周囲への被害を抑えつつ、威力は段違いに上げるから。おった。悪いが、君の歩みや成長には興味がない。俺の最大打点だった。こんなに遠いのかよ。
Listen, All for One walked so that Shigaraki could run. That's all I need to say. Like, I know Endeavor did his thing in the beginning of the episode. I know. I seen it. Like, I seen the videos being made already. Everyone else is talking about Endeavor. Got Endeavor in their thumbnails and their titles or whatever. But if you pay attention to the second half of this episode, Shigaraki, man, he's looking unstoppable. I know I said that in the last episode with All for One, but like, for real this time, Shigaraki is literally looking unstoppable. Like, you have to understand, this man has like no quirks available right now, and yet he's doing all of this, taking everyone's strongest attacks and just treating those attacks like it's nothing. Like, who does that? Who's doing that out here? This man literally said you need an all might type of attack. You need one for all type of attack to like even do any type of damage to me. That's crazy. And the crazy part to think about this as well is like, man, if he had his quirks right now, the show would have been GG'd from like episode 5. Like, let's be honest, let's be real right now. Like, this show would have been done from like episode 5 or 6 or whatever episode they started having the battle and everything like that. This would have been a wrap. There would have been no discussion. Because even if Deku was there, right, and Deku was going 100%, let's be real, let's be honest, I don't know how much he's doing, like, for real. Unless he has something that we don't know about, some new attack, ultimate attack that not even All Might has been able to unlock. I don't see it. Like, seriously, I don't see it. I think they hinted in a previous episode that Deku got something under his sleeve to like use during this battle, but we have to see it, man. It better be like the greatest thing of all time, because it's the only way. And I'm talking about, it might be the only way for going against Shigaraki without quirks. Like, with him with quirks, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. And here's the thing too, right? Because I think this was explained earlier during All for One's fight, that the reason why All for One feels a little bit nerfed right now, like the quirks are rejecting him for a little bit, I think is because he gave Shigaraki his original quirks. So Shigaraki has like all the overpowered, like busted abilities, or at least the original form, so they're not gonna reject Shigaraki. But with All for One now, that man has to use all types of willpower to control his copied quirks and all that. And I don't think he has that, what is it, that Nemu genetics, that Nemu blood to help him evolve as a human like Shigaraki. I don't think he got that either, so that's why stuff like this, that's why stuff like that is doing a bit of damage. That's why this attack right here that usually probably wouldn't do anything to him, like, this is why stuff like this is doing damage to him. Like, let's be real, if he didn't have the copied quirks and he had his original quirks, like, come on now, like, none of this would be working on All for One right now. He would just annihilate them. But that got me thinking, like, that man's really committed to Shigaraki then, if he's truly giving Shigaraki his original quirks. Like, that's a full-on commitment. Like, you're the one, you're the chosen one. That is crazy. I did not expect All for One to do that. I thought Shigaraki was gonna be the one that gets the copies, but no, like, All for One said, like, no, like, I'm passing the baton to you. I think also at the same time, I think he's trying to pass on his consciousness, obtain a new body as well. So I think he had to do that in order to eventually transfer his consciousness and take over Shigaraki's body eventually. So I'm assuming that's the reason. But now, the other man, the man of the hour, or at least the first half of the episode. So this man Endeavor came back to the depths of hell. Like this man really had a whole backstory, went back to his past, had to strangle his old self. We learned that his origin story, right? I believe he's lost his father during a battle. I don't think it's a battle, but like trying to save a girl from a tragedy, and it ended up being that both of them die in that event. I don't know. It seems like that event changed his life forever and would really drive him to the person he is today. But regardless, right? He basically stated like, you know what? Like I'm sticking to what got me here. Like forget changing, you know, reinventing myself. Like what got me here is what I'm gonna stick to. Like there's no need to be reborn or anything like that. I'm accepting who I am and I'm just gonna be me for real. And I guess that works, right? Like whatever it takes to turn up. Like what did All For One say?
手負いのヒーローが最も恐ろしい。は？
遅いんすよ。
バニシングジェットバーン。
Wounded heroes are the scariest. That's a fact. That's 100% of like what? Especially if you're going against the protagonist, you stand no chance if he's wounded. If as long as he's breathing, like I don't care if he lost his arms, lost his legs. I don't care if like he stated that he broke ribs, he can't move no more. I don't care what the dialogue in my screen say. If that man is still breathing and I hear music in the background and I see a backstory that happened like a few seconds prior, that means it's time. And All For One know what time it is.
だがこうも密着すれば
That's so disgusting. The fact that he's able to do that. Like, what was that? What is this Superman type of timing he's on? Like, what?
貴様の手は人の未来を壊す手だ。君も壊したろう。ああ、そうだ。
You see that, like, because he been through his backstory and he's like, you know what, like I accept who I am, I accept my sins, I accept my past, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna reinvent myself. Like I did what I did, you know, I'm standing on it. You see how since he did that, none of what All For One is saying is like triggering him or anything like that. I mean, he's fueled with rage right now, but still, like, he's able to like think clearly still right now, technically, you know what I mean.
過去は消えない。 怒りも恨みも罰すらも共に未来へ紡がれる。未来とは若者の進む道だ。選ぶ道の多さだ。怒りも恨みも罰も俺が受け続ける。プロミネンスバーン。
You can't tell me when he did that you were not thinking about Majin Buu and Majin Vegeta. You can't tell me you weren't thinking that. I really thought he was on some Majin Vegeta farewell everybody type of timing. You can't tell me that's not the case. And it fits his role so well because like he's basically like a Vegeta for the old generation. So I really thought this would have taken a piece out of Dragon Ball Z's book. I don't know what he mean by this. I'm done using this body and I'm ready to throw it away. Like, what does he even mean? What do you mean, All For One? How is he alive right now? That's what I'm wondering. Like, how is he alive? Like, what's going on? You know how many times Shigaraki's been burnt to crisp like this and he just been coming back? This image right here, right? He shows Eri, he shows the bullet, but like, isn't this bullet meant to take away quirks and all that? Like, I mean, I know the primary ability is rewind, so maybe he rewind himself for a different reason. I don't know. At first when he showed this, I thought he used this on Endeavor and just took away his abilities, his quirk. I mean, I thought that's what just happened, but no, he used it for himself, I guess, for a different reason. Villains are also scariest when wounded. I mean, that's kind of true. At times it depends on the villain. Like, you gotta be like top tier villain to really be scary when you're wounded, right? Like, you gotta be like the biggest villain of the show, truthfully, to be in that category. But he's not wrong. It's just, it's not true as much times as a hero being wounded, that's for sure. But yeah, that's really everything I have to say about especially the beginning portion of this episode, and everything else I have to say about Shigaraki and his his shenanigans and what he's doing. Man, if Eraserhead and like, man, I forgot his name, man, but like if his student blinks is GG, like it's raps. We also got a little insider of them documenting this event, also kind of reminding us that like this is a team effort, like not just the people that are fighting serves a purpose in winning the battle, like everyone else in the background that's building the structures, repairing things, making sure everyone has an advantage in their environment. Shigaraki and All For One is making it look like it doesn't matter. But still though, like I like the fact that My Hero is showing everyone else playing a role that like it doesn't seem vital at times, but it is vital for them in order to win. When is he gonna arrive and save everybody? I thought it was gonna be this episode, honestly. Once Bakugo got his arm snapped like that, I thought Deku was gonna see that and then just like have his big appearance, but no, like that is not happening yet. So I'm wondering when he's coming, and I don't know if it's gonna be next episode either, because I looked at the preview, right, and everyone's still like getting beat down and everything, but we did get confirmation that Lemillion is coming back and he's gonna make an appearance, and I was wondering where he's been. Like I was like, yo, where's Lemillion? I've been saying this, I think I said this in my episode 4 or 5 review, I don't know, I think it's one of the reviews when they started separating everyone and having their battles. I think that's when I mentioned him. He's either that or it was the episode when Avery was there, one of the two, but I'm glad that Lemillion is returned. I hope he explains why he's been missing for a while, like what you been up to, man, like everyone's been needing you, but I'm glad he's here now. But yeah, it looks like he's the temporary savior until Deku arrives. I'm still wondering what All For One got under his sleeve, like what he got planned and what he's about to do, because he's talking about he's scariest when he's wounded, so what is he about to do to like he's look like he about to do a transformation or something. And it looks like if he is able to regenerate or anything like that, I don't know if Endeavor got anything left in the tank to stop him. So honestly, it's still looking like villains are up right now. Honestly. But yeah, you let me know your thoughts and your opinions of this episode, your theories for the next episode and all that. What do you think about the arc so far? What do you think about the battle? What do you think about the new intro? The new intro is amazing. I really like it. So yeah, let's have a discussion in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.